going right after Zion Quinn in this one.
Oh, yeah, you talked about whether or not the egos of Bernal and Quinn can coexist. You have to look at the situation on the other side with Hudson and Chase. This is only their second time as an actual tag team.
That's right, but talk about the first time they teamed together against Pretty Deadly for the NXT Tag Team titles. And if it wasn't for one, whatever you want to call it.
A miscue.
By some would consider it miscommunication, and others wouldn't. They might have been the tag team title champs right now.
Well, again, maybe, possibly, but the thing you want to look at is where are Hudson and Chase now? How are they growing in their relationship?
We don't cheat at Chase U. I'm so sorry. We don't cheat. I'm so sorry. We don't cheat.
Andre Chase reminding Hudson that they do not cheat at Chase University.
Exactly what I said. They're growing in their relationship. Andre Chase and Duke Hudson are still getting to know each other, still trying to understand each other inside the ring.
Well, Byron,
old habits die hard.
Chase has to say it every time they get in the ring. I mean, and right now Zion Quinn taking advantage.
In the heat of the moment, sometimes you resort to habits that did not favor your character.
Now you hear the NXT Universe showing support for Chase U.
There we go.
And now they're on the same page. Here's some of that chemistry. And now here comes Duke Hudson. Now Bernal dragging. Bernal mocking his own partner. Is that smart?
Not sure how to explain that one.
And now, possibly a mistake. Quinn tagging himself into this match.
I thought these two worked out their issues.
I don't know about that, Byron. It's been all over the place tonight. Zion Quinn, however, stalking Andre Chase, but now Bernal tags himself in.
You guys got to get it together. What are you doing?
They are not on the same page tonight, and Andre Chase now trying to find his second win, trying to get to Duke Hudson, but Quinn
just inches away from Hudson.
Quinn sending Chase back into his corner. Andre Chase able to evade. And now Duke Hudson enters this match. Hudson's fired up, taking out Bernal, taking out Quinn. Duke Hudson,
is rolling right now.
Planting Bernal, and now Quinn. Raise the roof. There's another elbow from Duke Hudson. Now the cover on Javier Bernal, and Zion Quinn in to save the day.
The last possible second, Hudson will rid this ring.